Hey everybody, it's 8-Bit Blades here with Ryan and Sarah, and they will be playing some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And you put the mic in the wrong spot. So it's a support, of course it is.
More support. Didoo! Hello, Didoo. How are you?
Did you want something?
Just look at the flowers. I like how my person's like,
see.
yes.
If you have the time, then please assist me.
Okay, sure.
I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Ignore the cats. In the
Only
background.
do not water the
Again.
ones in that corner.
Jesus.
Understood.
They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise.
They are beautiful, I mean.
Yes, they
I'm
are.
not gonna be an asshole. I know where he's from.
I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Okay.
In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks.
I don't know, sure.
I see.
I don't think you like that.
Good lord.
Can we be friends?
Was there something else you wanted?
I'll go fetch the water.
Then please, excuse me.
Okay, this is a weird interaction. He's difficult to hold a conversation with. You're difficult to hold a conversation with. Have you seen your face?
Glad you put your laundry in the floor, because the cats sure do love it.
I didn't put it there. Someone else did.
If you fed them last, you put it there. Remember to go to the greenhouse.
Well. Hello, lady.
Might as well just do it now and get it over with. Now they're wrestling on top of your laundry.
Well, then move it, mister. I forgot to plant something.
You're too busy yelling at me.
When am I not yelling at you? When are you not yelling at me?
Maybe if you did everything right, I wouldn't have to yell at you.
Oh my goodness. Well, if you didn't have such a stick up your ass.
I don't even know what I do with my stick.
Oh my. Apparently.
You act like you didn't walk into that one.
I don't want to know what you do with
Say.
your stick. Thank you very much. I'm kind of concerned now.
What the?
I want to recruit Catherine. I can't use stairs. This is why I fast travel, Ryan. Oh, I want to get the red.
Well, you're not in the right place to get the red.
Can I get it over from this one? No, wait, that doesn't make sense. This door? This way?
Sure.
Right.
Am I right?
And there's multiple ways to get to where you're going.
Okay. Who are you? Oh, never mind. I just want to recruit him because I want to know what he looks like. I'm still missing my objective.
Let's see.
Dimitri,
Consider
hey,
how
buddy
sad I must
pal.
be feeling. My heart breaks. We must find FLAYN as soon as possible.
What were you doing in the
There are
library?
no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet. I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather.
Oh, he is being
There must
serious.
be someone who has a clue as to FLAYN's whereabouts. Will you do me a favor?
I have to. Oh, dear lord, Ryan, that's a lot of things to look through. I want to know. I wish there was someone I can recruit now, because that would make me feel pretty good inside.
There is.
Who?
The
hope you're up for
teacher
a
down at
challenge.
the shopping area.
I can recruit them already?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go do that. Where's the shopping area?
No, I'm not helping you.
Marketplace. Wait, how do you know they're in the shopping area?
Because this is one of the first chance you get to recruit her, and she's the easiest one to recruit.
Where is she?
Find her.
It's not her, right?
Hey
Does she
there.
look like a teacher?
Come back
She
anytime.
doesn't look like a teacher. Is this a teacher?
Welcome. Please come again.
I'm just gonna wait for it.
Did I pass them?
Maybe.
Oh my goodness, Ryan. Oh wait.
What brings you here?
The
I'm
pretty
taking a
lady.
break.
Fruit.
Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm impressed.
Thanks.
I can assist with any tasks or help with your students.
Decline to invite. What does that mean?
Do you want her to join her party?
Oh,
Yes or
yes.
no?
Wait, does that mean I'm gonna kick somebody out of my party?
No!
On it.
Oh. Wait, that's the easiest person.
I'm
I've heard.
available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
Really? That's it?
Hers is level based because she's a teacher.
Professor?
Oh. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Oh, there's something I need to do.
Hello there.
This way? How do I make the map bigger again?
Right trigger.
Okay. Alright. Ingrid.
To think that FLAYN would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick.
Probably.
I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Wait! Wait! Is Gilbert Annette's father?
I don't know, is he?
I don't know. Do you know? I'm being serious. Do you actually know who Annette?
Literally go talk to him.
Okay, where is
Well, grab all their other red dots while you're at it.
I'm trying to find the person I'm supposed to talk to in here.
Well, there's two.
Oh, here's one.
Ah, you're looking for FLAYN's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Oh my goodness. Where's the other person?
Huh? I hope FLAYN isn't going hungry. If someone
Oh,
really
whoa,
kidnapped her,
dude.
I'll never
Your
forgive them.
shirts.
Now that I think about it, I saw Aloise hanging out by the pond not too long ago.
Raphael,
He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to FLAYN, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Can I recruit you?
Good to see you,
Heavy
Professor.
armor.
Did you need something from me? I was just on my way to train, so I'm pretty busy.
Okay. Well then. Okay then. Wait, where's the other person in here?
There wasn't another person in here.
Then what? Oh, that's just the bulletin.
I was thinking...
I know there's a hurt. There we go.
Hi there.
Where's the other person? Okay.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
Yeah.
What? Me? Abduct FLAYN? You can't really believe I did that.
Did you find anything else?
Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
Pathetic. Okay. I don't feel like walking back up there. Why can't I get to the middle? Let's just do that. Then we'll just travel back down.
Professor?
Did you have the same storyline as well? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Like I said, the beginning part of the game is exactly the same. But
It's when it gets to the.
it's part 2 that's
Did you
different.
hear about FLAYN? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear.
Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
I don't know, I hear that he goes out every night.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Apparently that was a good question. Am I strong enough now?
Professor, you're good look at the same time. You look like someone who was born to fight. I bet we'd get along. I'm also good looking and born to fight. Need any help with your class?
Oh,
Feel free to
sweet!
Call on me when a fight's brewing.
I'm so happy.
Thunderbrand and I will be there when you need us.
Oh my goodness! So you can't recruit her at all?
Never gave me the option.
But I can. I'm so excited. Where do I need to go now? Wait, was there still someone in there I needed to talk to?
Yeah. No, not there.
Well, no, it's highlighted in here, I thought. Or...
No, you're just a dumb.
Then who's that in there?
What do you mean who's in there?
Well, there's another thing on there that says it.
There's nothing in there.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, like, look. There's another person to talk to. But I don't know where they are.
No, there isn't.
Then what's the red thing? I thought the red thing was someone to talk to. Or am I just misinterpreting that?
Where are you looking right now?
Right in the training grounds.
That's not the training grounds. That's why I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, Yep, that was my fault. That was my fault, definitely, on my part. I'm definitely stupid. Everyone discard what I just was talking about. This.
Where could FLAYN have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just FLAYN. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
Okay. Just keep going this way and around where there's an opening. That would be great. So everyone's just legitly talking about her being missing.
Professor!
Your daughter's about to piss me off.
Hey,
Ryan's
Professor,
having
have
issues
you
with
seen
one of the
Lola?
cats.
I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry.
I have to do something with
I wonder if it has anything to do with FLAYN's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
If they're just gonna tear it up, they don't get to play with it.
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Yeah, like Dorothea has no crest. She's a commoner.
Oh. Petra! Oh, this is Petra! She's cute.
That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of Warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
Okay, this is just a lot of people speculating now. Like,
Basically, it's talk to a student, then talk to one of the
FLAYN?
knights.
No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor?
Really?
If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting FLAYN.
Of course you are. Okay, then.
Hello.
Hi. And... I literally...
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about FLAYN? You find me suspicious.
I guess this.
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seiros, but that hardly links me to FLAYN's disappearance.
Felt bad because I literally just recruited you, and now I'm just accusing you.
Professor?
Okay. Oh my goodness. This is a really long ass quest.
Hello.
Well, it's because once you finish this quest, you have the option to skip the whole month and go straight to the mission.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that.
Because you essentially find where she is.
What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's who.
Is her crest rare enough to justify kidnapping her?
FLAYN's crest, the major crest of FLAYN, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Okay. I can't recruit him at all.
You haven't probably hit the level requirements.
Okay.
I think it's like 20 something.
There's somebody in here.
Let's see. I can't believe FLAYN just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit.
Me neither, dude.
Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
Well, you can recruit him.
I can't believe.
I guess.
Oh, Alois and I learned all sorts of things, so I can do as much as possible for Lady Rhea. Cleaning, chopping wood, making feed. Oh, and I'm learning the bow and arrow from Shamir. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for your class.
You've gotten so many
You
freaking
betcha.
teachers.
I'm your guide, Professor.
I got, well, Catherine,
you can't exactly
the
add me to your class.
one
or
chick
anything.
that's his mentor. Now I got him.
Except for he's not actually in your class. He's more just kind of there.
Yeah.
He'll join you for missions and that's it. So his skills won't go up.
Is there somebody else I can talk to? Is it little bubbles?
No, it's still him. You didn't do what you were supposed to.
Over here?
No, him. Cyrils, or whatever his name is.
Let's see. I can't believe FLAYN. Oh, Alois and Shamir.
Try gifts. The 5-star thing.
Oh.
Thanks, Professor.
Well, it says motivation increase. It just said you couldn't add him to his class, so what was the point?
That was weird. But I was wondering what the dots in here were.
No, those are just like
I can only
conversations.
imagine.
It's,
I
not,
was
it's
a-
like with
I
the
think-
students.
Okay. So it's kind of pointless.
See.
Go right.
Oh, I want to see if I can
There's
get...
been a lot of rumors swirling around lately.
That's
You don't
important.
think FLAYN was, you know, do you? Whether the rumors are true or not.
Okay, well I guess that didn't do anything for me.
Go right.
Hi.
Professor?
And Thomas.
Is something the matter? I see. So, FLAYN has gone missing.
Yep.
I will do what I can.
People
to
think it might
support
be
the
you.
search.
Or somebody else.
Hmm? It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
Why are you asking about my father?
It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical to my memory of him. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Wait, you're thinking my father doesn't age like he's some vampire ghost thingy? Wait, I don't need to be in here. Nothing can kill my father. Okay, I guess I'll do that. I think I can turn a quest in here soon. It's like all the way across from here. Oh, hi, person.
Impressive. Nice work.
Why did you send me a love letter to that person? Okay, where is this? It's in the cathedral.
That's where the mission is. The other 2 people to talk to are on the 2nd floor of the church.
Oh, I haven't done that mission yet? Or quest yet? Accepted?
The one in the cathedral now.
This isn't gonna end the day if I do these, right?
No, there'll be a prompt to end the day.
And I
like
can just
it'll
keep-
warn you.
Okay.
Plus, I also know where it is.
Hey, Dad.
Because of FLAYN's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. Mask of some sort.
Sure.
I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
And I thought there was another person to talk to down here. But I already...
Miss FLAYN's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present. I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your
I
suspicions
think that's
to
Annette's
rest.
dad.
Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
Do you mean Annette?
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... but no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
So that is Annette's father.
Yeah, I mean, it's implied.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna do one of these real fast.
I mean, you have 4 points to spend. Now I got 3.
Practice yields results.
So I need to go all the way back here. Or
You need to go report to Dimitri.
Okay, so that's Dimitri. I'm gonna go do this real fast.
I would have done Dimitri's first so you can grab some renown to upgrade the statue, but that's just me.
Oh. Well, I guess I can do that real fast. That was a lot of running around. Like, oh my goodness. I can't.
This isn't your classroom.
You don't know what my classroom is.
Professor.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Gather clues.
What? Professor Manuela ran off with Professor Yuritsa's mask?
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this. We must find them both at once. Professor Yuritsa will be at the training grounds or his quarters. I believe the latter can be found on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Okay, so I'm guessing go to either one of those spots.
No, see the glowy spot on your map?
Yeah.
If you go there, that'll end the month. So...
That will end the month?
Yeah, it skips everything because it goes straight to the mission.
Oh my goodness. I'm not doing that.
Well... Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over FLAYN. Please protect her. May I ask a favor? Dear Goddess, please watch...
That's just...
Oh,
She requires horseback. Or riding. I'm pretty sure the herbs are in the greenhouse, yeah.
Yeah, I see it. So I just can't go to that spot. That is so ridiculous that they did that.
What?
Block that spot off because what if you're just casually running and then boom?
Well, no, you have to select the... It's a gate.
Oh, okay.
You have to click on the gate to even trigger it.
Okay, that makes more sense because I'm just like...
I didn't mean to trouble you.
And even then, it gives you the warning like this will skip the month.
I'm actually gonna be honest with you. I don't know where the statue things are
Right there.
at. In here? This one? Or...
No,
I'm gonna pick that up though.
you were right next to it.
I'm not good with direction. So I just talk to him?
Yeah.
Need something?
It'll give you 1 extra divine pulse.
I don't know what divine pulse is.
The rewind time thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
called
let's do that,
divine
let's do that.
pulse.
You're all set.
It'll give you +2 to learning lance skills is what that is. Or flying or whatever you want to do.
So
you don't have to just focus fire 1 like I did. You can just
Yeah.
Did you not spend the rest of the points you had?
No, I didn't know what to spend them on because I thought about saving it for the next thing.
What do you mean? It adds up over time.
Well, when I mean
So
it-
like if you spend 1,000 on that one, it makes the next one cheaper.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's collective.
Well, let's just do this one. Again.
That's just saying that it'll take 2,000 to get both of them. So see, now it's 1,000.
Oh, that's weird.
Because it's a collective.
Well, I'm gonna do faith again because I really
Plus 2 points to learning faith, or plus 2 experience to learning.
Is that for my whole party too, or is that just for me?
Well, it's for your whole party, but like when you're learning, like when you're teaching faith, it'll give plus 2 to the experience whoever's learning it. You're pretty much done. You just gotta blow all the points.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the dining hall and do my dinners with people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone wants to eat right now.
Oh, you got support conversations to do too.
Yeah. There's no point doing Claude. I guess I can do... There's no... I mean... There's really nobody likes this meal. I guess I'll just do these people.
I appreciate any good eating food.
I actually can't skip it. I have to actually click it. What does the red mean?
That means it'll increase a stat temporarily too.
Oh. Let's see.
You could also just do more teacher teaching.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, right.
You can go to the other teachers and like learn.
Yeah.
You just can't do the same teacher.
I can't remember what his... Oh yeah, his was like axe and strength that I kept doing for his. Actually, I have not learned any... Wait, is he not a teacher, Thomas?
No.
Oh.
He's a librarian.
She's technically a teacher. I guess I'll do him again.
No.
Wasn't he up here?
No. You were just in there.
Where'd he go? Because he was, like, close by.
You're kidding, right?
That's not the person I was talking... Oh, wait, isn't it?
Hey,
Yes, it
Professor. What? Me? Abduct FLAYN? Well,
is. Really? I had to go through that again?
Now see how the statues add +1 experience to it?
Let's do this one. And I guess I'm gonna do it.
Hey there,
You
Professor.
can't.
What?
You can only do
Right.
it one time per floor.
Okay,
You got one more point.
I'll just do... I already did Catherine's, didn't I?
No, if it has the hourglass, you have not done it yet.
Then what's...
That's a tournament.
Did you hear about some of the... What? What would make you suspect him? Nice.
Okay, well I guess I'm done.
Just hit yes.
It's a special dish.
This looks delicious.
Oh yeah, it's random for who it chooses.
It'll pick who it's their favorite dish, though. That
Yeah.
it will do.
I'm with...
It's so cool to see our new Pegasus.
That's it. Got it. Good.
So if I recruit people, they'll end up being in my classes from now on?
Yeah, it's like, look.
That's so weird.
Except for it said he wouldn't be in your class. I don't know why that's odd.
Apparently he is. They lied.
I'm getting much better. I'm certain I've...
Alright, now if you do fights, you can actually do paralogs. They're like side stories.
What's that mean?
They're just side stories. They're longer than random fights, but they're not as long as, like, they're not campaign fights.
Oh, so if I did battle.
They're extra little bits of story, yeah. You don't have to do them if you don't want to.
Do they really contribute to anything?
The main story, no. It's more just, like, character development
Oh, I'm
stuff.
good. I'm just gonna do seminar.
To be honest, they normally, most of the time, you do them and they give you some, like, decent items.
Oh, I
and
can be
that's
taught
about
by
it.
Catherine now.
You can have her teach.
Yeah, teach. So wait,
You could before.
am I already an A, or is that just...
That's what they are. The higher their value, the more the people learning will learn.
Mm.
So, like, since her sword's A, the more sword will go up.
Oh, then I need to see if I can... I can't recruit him right now.
Well, probably not right now. No.
Yeah, I need to see about recruiting him, because I would like to get his higher then. Because I need Brawl and...
Well, after the time skip, all the students are also... You can literally learn from anybody, even the students.
That's so weird. Oh, because we're all technically...
They're all old,
qualified.
yeah.
Am I like the same age as everybody, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just teaching.
Wait, why can't I click on people? Oh, never mind.
I have to ask you.
One of your students keeps challenging me to fight him, but he has no idea how to wield a sword. It's a waste of time for both of us. What am I supposed to do?
Use the fight as an opportunity to teach him. Drop a hint that he needs a new training partner. That's the price of fame. You have to put up with it. No, use... I'm gonna say that.
I think I get it.
I don't care if it's a lot, but you know, you've got to work with the people. I'm a teacher. You work with them. You do what you gotta do.
Well, you're almost the next professor role.
Okay. I've always had some skills.
Focus on axe and flying skills to excel as a wyvern rider.
No, I want you to focus on being a sniper. We've been over this. It's whose birthday?
Catherine's. She's the knight that you just recruited.
I don't really care though.
Rude.
Yes, Ryan, I am an asshole. Oh my goodness. I forgot this.
I've deepened my understanding.
I would just hold A, that way you can actually see them go up.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
When I hold it, it's not doing anything.
Not there,
Oh,
on that
here.
screen.
Okay.
Alright, technically you've got one more Sunday. I would say on the next one, actually, go to Explore again. Do all the teachers, and then go to the gate.
Okay, so do seminar for today. Because I really don't want to do a battle.
I will say, before you do that, go to Marketplace. You might repair some of your weapons with the blacksmith, because they're all about to, some of them are about to break.
Is it armory? No, blacksmith. You just said blacksmith.
No, your sword was fine. One of your people's weapons was like falling apart.
Oh, his steel.
lance is falling apart. Yeah.
Yeah. Repair?
Yeah. And then there's no point in repairing the iron.
Well, his is halfway. His is halfway. Is it just better to wait until it's...
Yeah, because it uses the same amount of materials.
Hers is halfway.
She has an item booster you might take from her and use on
put
you.
it on myself, yeah. Okay. What is he? Okay, so he's in...
Well, he's a commoner class right now.
Okay. And seminar.
Did you want to do the support conversations while you're at it?
Oh, right.
Just hit X here. And then go to inventory and grab that thing from her also.
Was it from Ingrid?
I think so.
Yeah.
And from Catherine, I would take the, Catherine. Oh, I thought you were...
Oh, what's wrong?
I would take the seal from her so you'd be able to use it. Why do you have 3 steel swords?
I don't know. Okay, so...
Keep going.
I thought you wanted me to put the seal in there.
No. Just have those. See, it's easier to use those when they're in your inventory. And why do 2 more people have them?
It's people that weren't in my party. That's all the people that have them. How do I use it?
Oh, you open your inventory again and use it. And then go ahead and do the support conversations. We'll do a seminar, and then we'll call it good. Oh Lord, have mercy.
There's a lot.
Your Highness, the hour is late. May I ask where it is you're going?
I'm off to the library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath
He
and bed.
does a lot of
Very well.
reading.
I shall accompany you.
No. There's no need for that. I am a grown man, after all.
You sustained an injury during yesterday's training. My presence may be of use to you.
It was a mere bruise that will heal in no time. No need to fret over me, Dedue.
Are you
Let him
dissatisfied
be a
with me, Your
man!
Highness? Please do not hesitate to correct me.
What?
And there it is again.
Yes? What is it?
Well, you often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech. Thinking back, such rude manners were inexcusable.
To be honest, I much preferred it. I feel more comfortable being addressed by my name, rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
So if you
I
didn't
did
have a
not
crest,
teach you to read and write
crest,
so
you
that you
would've
know
been
how to
disowned
address
probably.
me properly. And I brought you to the academy as
'Cause
my
his uncle
friend,
was.
not a vassal.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
True, but I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours.
This is so weird. Oh, wow. So most of my people are level C now.
Hold a moment, dog.
Are you speaking to me?
Oh, that's harsh.
I don't see anyone else here, do you? You're that boar's lapdog.
What the fuck?
Do not mock His Highness.
Felix!
Spoken like a good...
What the fuck?
Why do you follow him with such devotion? Do you really think a man like that is worth it?
Fargus destroyed my homeland. Burned it all to the ground. Slaughtered my people.
The punishment of Dusker.
My father, my mother, my siblings, all were killed. We received no aid, no respite. Fargus murdered our dignity and torched our pride. His Highness is different. He is the only one who sees my people as human. He risked his life to save mine, and it is thanks to him that I no longer wish for death.
Damn.
That's what we call blind obedience. Tell me, would you give your life for him?
Yes.
And what if he commanded you to join him in a senseless massacre?
I would do it.
Even a massacre of children, or the elderly, or your own comrades?
Without hesitation.
Dedue.
You have misunderstood me. I am the sword and shield of His Highness. Weapons do not have a will of their own.
Blind obedience. You're right. I did misunderstand. I shouldn't have called you a lapdog. You're a rabid cur. You and the Boar Prince make quite a team. Two crazed
Oh my
animals.
goodness.
I warned you not to
What
mock
the hell
His
is
Highness.
Felix's problem?
I am aware you have a history of
Does he
friendship
not like
with him,
the
but
prince?
one more word.
I've said my piece. Scamper back to your master.
Oh my goodness, Felix! What is your issue?
Dedue, hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you. Looks like you're pretty deep in thought.
Does it?
Looks like most of them were with
I
Dedue.
just wanted to stop by and ask. It was your turn
Well,
to
I
cook
had
last
him
night,
like
yeah?
in the center for a lot of things
yes.
this battle. But
Well, it was
Felix is an
great.
asshole.
I was wondering if you could give me some tips.
What is
you know,
his deal?
Teach me how to cook. I hear a girl loves a man who can cook.
Really? You're just
So then-
using him to learn how to cook so you can get women.
Yeah?
You are from Fargus. You must understand how it appears for you to spend time with one from Dusker. To be near me is to invite tedious misunderstanding.
Oh, please. I don't care who misunderstands what about me. I talk to who I want. Besides, I believe the Dusker people are innocent.
You do?
Fargus and Dusker have been friendly since, heck, forever. So why would our old friends from Dusker just up and assassinate our king? It doesn't make sense. Sure, there are probably folks from Dusker who don't like Fargus. But do I think there's enough of them to mount an attack and slaughter the king and his whole company of elite guards?
It is difficult to believe, considering the discrepancy in skill and number.
Right? At most, I can see a misguided group of people from Dusker conspiring with someone else who had plans to dethrone the king. Maybe they were even lured into participating and used as scapegoats. Regardless, it doesn't concern you or the rest of your people. A person can't be judged by the worst of their kind. Or where would any of us be? Besides, people like to talk about me anyway, so let them talk.
I wonder why they like to talk about you. Huh? Huh? Can't be for like all the girls that you
making a
date.
Weird face. What did I say?
I have misjudged you. I was under the impression you only cared about women.
Well, I'm glad I've cleared up that misunderstanding. But really, there's no way I'm the only person who figured all that out. There must be people who think like me in Ferdiad, including His Highness.
Agreed. But whatever the truth, we are still perceived as traitorous assassins.
Once a misunderstanding takes hold, it isn't easy to clear the air. Not without solid evidence of the truth. But even
It's
if we
really
found
hard to
evidence that
follow
your
along
people
a
are
little
innocent,
bit because I don't know
those
their
negative
background.
sentiments wouldn't disappear overnight.
I guess this reveals
The only
it,
thing
but
that can change that is time and effort. Depressing, isn't it?
Time and effort. Yes, I believe you're right.
Man, that got serious. Shouldn't we lighten things up with a nice cooking lesson?
Very well.
Really, dude?
what do you? There's nothing under there for you. Okay, our cat's stupid.
Oh, you're just now figuring that out?
We have more. There's a lot of support.
Are you injured?
No.
Good.
I'd have cut my way through, alone, without your assistance.
Why is everyone
My
so harsh
apologies.
to him?
Your apologies are empty.
What the? Fuck you, Ingrid.
I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry, Dedu. His Highness has put his faith in you. You're a valuable comrade, no matter my feelings. The people of Dusker...
Save your breath. There were countless people
Man,
like you
I
in the
just feel
capital.
sorry for Dedu.
People who spat, threw things, insults and stones alike, whenever they pleased. Their anger was natural. I do not begrudge them.
I see.
You owe me no apology, and I will keep my distance on all other occasions. But on the field of battle, allow me to aid you. If you were to fall, His Highness would grieve.
I see. Then I will accept your help on the battlefield.
Understood.
Should stop now.
Oh my goodness. Our cat's getting into everything. What is this?
He's trying to pull stuff
What
down.
is this?
He's trying to pull stuff off shelves is what he's trying to
Wait,
do.
how come I can, like, what's with the... Is it because I'm friends with him enough, or just...
No, you can see support conversations for everybody.
Oh, that's weird. There's so much.
I must have left it in the
Well,
library.
it's going to be a long episode in and of itself.
Is that Felix?
I mean, we don't have to show all these.
Yeah, it's part of the story. It helps little by
Hey,
little.
Felix. This is a surprise. I didn't think you had much interest in books. I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like.
No need. I was just curious who it belonged to.
Why not read a few pages at least while you've got it open? I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical Knight's Tale, but it's still really good. Do you like stories about adventure and
Oh
chivalry?
my goodness.
No, I despise them.
Felix, you're an asshole.
Yeah, well, have you tried reading any? You might find them really interesting. I know I do.
What do you find so interesting?
Well, for one thing, the knights in these stories are always gallant and brave. And they always value things like friendship, loyalty, and justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be.
You're so cute and naive.
Ridiculous. Friendship, loyalty, justice. Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by such
Fuck you,
nonsense.
Felix.
Fools who get themselves killed for nothing, only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this. Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts.
That's a little much. I was only interested in...
I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Such blind enthusiasm is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions.
You know something, Felix?
Yes?
You are exactly like the knight in this story.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me?
On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his
I
friends.
don't think Felix is.
In the end, they become heroes together and
like
conquer
that.
all
Ash,
obstacles.
My boy.
Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that.
Oh.
Oh, see, right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to lend you this book, really, I insist. Just give it a read, alright?
Oh my goodness.
Trust me, and you can tell me what you think when you're done.
He's so naive.
Why is this happening?
I don't think Ash can win with this one. Are you sure you want me to keep going?
Let's keep going.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
What's the matter,
To be
Mercedes?
fair, if we don't do them now, and then later down the line you get the next
Accidentally
one,
made
the
this
next
food
one won't
much
make any
sweeter
sense.
than I wanted.
Oh, will it not
Let me
show
taste
the support from the previous one?
Well, no.
Yeah,
Why would
a
it?
little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Jeez, Cat.
Huh? This is delicious. You're an amazing cook, Ash.
My dad used to own a restaurant. I helped out a lot around the kitchen,
dad's
even
dead.
as a little kid.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard.
And he's a commoner.
I
Yeah.
might learn something if I watch
So
you
is she,
cook.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
No
I
promises.
know she's taken him by the church, and that's all I
I just have a little bit of experience, that's all. But look at you, you're great at baking cakes.
It's true that I'm quite good at baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning. Maybe it's because I don't like spicy food? It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it. I just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
I don't know, maybe. What makes you say that?
No, none of that matters.
That's how that works.
Once I've made a decision, I have to go with it. I'll make something spicy right away.
Oh, this won't end
No,
well.
it's not gonna end well. I feel sorry for her.
If I leave her to it, she'll make an even bigger mess.
Hey, Ash, which seasonings should I use? These ones?
Hold on, Mercedes. Let me show you.
Oh my goodness, he's like, don't kill yourself!
That one goes best with meat, but for stir fry, what you really want is this.
Headphones, Cat.
I know, he just decided I want to love on mommy and won't leave me alone.
Oh, Ash, are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
Man, how much
It's because you
support
did
really
all
is?
those battles. That's
Hey,
why.
would you like to study
Oh,
together?
because you get a lot
We
of
can help
support
each
when
other
you
out
battle,
if you get
don't
stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
He's so cute. He's so nice too. Like he's generally just a nice person.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target
Her
accuracy
little like
to
gym
reduce
is
your
like
miss rate.
reflecting so much.
To start, let's sort out the setup.
That's pretty cool that they
Let's
have that detail.
Using these ballista specifications, if the ballistic whirls follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it. Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high and the enemy lines are at that distance,
They do
I
have
think
homework.
I
Is
see.
that what they said they were doing?
I knew
Yeah,
you'd
they're
get
doing
it.
homework. I mean, I didn't think
Wow, I
I'd put
didn't
out
expect
homework. You know,
math
fuck
of all
that shit.
things to be useful in a siege.
Must be from their other classes,
This is
and
tough.
other teachers.
Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really
I
is
only
the
make
sort
them
of
ride
thing you
horses
have to
and
know if you want to
Pegasus
command
and
troops.
Wyvern.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us.
You want to be a
or
tactician?
prepare them before we go to battle.
Because I know you're so good with
The
numbers.
Empire's
Oh my goodness,
mathematicians
cat,
played
please
a
stop.
huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
Don't.
You think so?
I'm trying to get immersed in the storytelling.
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying.
Mommy loves you.
I
Please
really
stop
admire
blocking
that.
the view.
I suppose I have.
We'll finish
Studying is a necessity
Ash's
if you want
supports
the
and we'll
advantage
save
over
the
your enemies.
last few for the next episode.
But necessity aside,
Yeah, because
it's
we're
nice
what?
to
We're already
hear
at
you say
50
that.
minutes.
Yeah. You're not getting rid of the cat.
I know. Okay, are you sure you want to finish Ash?
Ash
Because-
should only have one more.
Yeah, okay, Ingrid. I don't know how I feel about Ingrid after what she did to my baby, but did
Hi
you?
there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it?
He's always in the library. Always.
Ash?
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Long enough to call your
Not
name?
too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh, yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Luke to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
All of his are pretty
Exactly.
much involved books.
I love the image of
another.
him charging
I know.
forward
I
into the
think I'm in
fray,
love with
ready
him
to
more.
take
Like,
on
I didn't
any
know he was
obstacle
this
in the
type of
name of his
character.
king.
Indeed, he was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part. In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it
That
as
is
well.
so cute. Like, I didn't expect him to, like, bond over.
Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste. That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes
thought you
me
were done
tear up
yet.
every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. Well, I think that's what we're going to call this episode of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all for our next video. See ya!
Laters.